you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't it all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Kick back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Good morning. Good morning. Oh my goodness, we got a room full of people. Hi, Deirdre, Pat, Jesse, Pachetta. Oh my goodness, Annie. Annie, what are you up to? Suzanne, love you too, honey. Good morning, Jennifer. Brookie Brooke, how are you doing? How's our little Maxwell? I hope he's kicking up a storm. Okay, so oh my gosh, I don't know. I think it's just old age. All right, so let's do the heart brain. And what is a great first day? What's going on, Annie? I don't know. I must have missed something, but it's not on my messages, so I don't know what's going on. And Blue Jean, I bet you do know that place behind me. It does look a little familiar, doesn't it? All right, let's do the heart brain. The hand on your heart. Slow down your breathing. And add in the love. And today, Mama Hot Bear is going to be on Enlightened World. And she's going to talk about the heart-brain coherence. So I hope you all are able to catch her when she comes on to do the meditation today. She recorded it yesterday. I had the pleasure of being there with Ruth as they were recording. So I got to hear her talking and leading us in a meditation. So she explains how this works. Touching the heart, slowing down the breathing, and focusing on love. Most important thing you can focus on, and especially first thing in the morning. Annie, you're signing up for beauty school. Yay. Well, you know it's going to go well because you got angels there with you to answer all the test questions, right? You're a natural, Annie. It's going to do absolutely beautiful for you. Suzanne. Yes, I know. We're so excited. And Suzanne, you got stuff going on yourself and things that you're doing. And, you know, we're all right behind every one of you, everybody that's got something happening. You're not doing it alone because we're all with you. Okay, so let me get to the blog. Happy Tuesday. It's Thankful Tuesday. So share what you're thankful for. I am thankful that I'm pretty sure I have found somebody that's going to be able to publish the book. So we will see if that happens. I'm hoping. I worked on it a lot last night. This is the little book, the companion book. And if I can find somebody to do it, I'm going to go ahead and get it to the printer. All right, but right now I need to open the blog. Okay, I'm trying to find it. Celebrate the return. Robin, no, this is not it. Where did I put it? Because I worked so much last night and I don't know where I put the one that they wrote last night. Ah, got it. It's called Short Timers. I saw a tree dancing in the wind, and it said to me, I'm not doing this to entertain you, but to remind you of what life is, a dance in the wind. And that's from Michael Basie Johnson. You came here to Earth with just a smile on your face. Little did we know it was just for a minute. We had to fit so much in such a small space. This was hard, I must admit it. Love, we found, doesn't need time. It is eternal, and thus we released you with the angel's chime to one day return to us. Dear angels, we understand that there are certain givens with this thing called being human. One of the certainties is that we have to leave this life at some point. I want to enjoy every nanosecond while it is happening, embracing life fully with every part of my being. There are those, however, who come into our lives for such a short time, and then they are gone back to the spirit realm. Some of them make such a huge impact while they are here, just by their very presence. Yet we are left with so many questions and no answers when this happens. Dear ones, each one of you knows your purpose for coming to Earth before you actually incarnate. Sometimes it's not about your own journey, but for something much bigger. We understand the emotional hurt that happens when a young one only stays for a little while, or sometimes not at all. We say to you that not everything you experience while in human form will make sense. Just know that there are no accidents or coincidences, and everything is done in divine plan and in divine time. While you're in the throes of your grief, you may be unable to open to this message or to this possibility even, and that's okay. We will hold you while you cry, while you scream, and while you go into the quietness. We invite you to be gentle with yourself and with your tender hearts. Remember that love is eternal and does not need a physical form to express itself. Always return home in your heart, dear ones, to the peace that passes all understanding. Dear angels, today I promise to cherish every moment of my life with each beautiful soul that is taking this journey alongside me, and to honor the memory of those who were here for just a minute and now died from the ethereal realm. So there we are. They had that message for us, and I know that we have several young ones that we are following their path and watching them, as they're probably just going to be here for that minute, and watching their loved ones that know that that's happening. Ruth and I were talking yesterday. We have a company, an organization that we created over a year ago, and it's called Come Celebrate Me Home. And Come Celebrate Me Home is about the ones who are leaving their physical body and how we can be a minister to them. I am a death doula. I've done that training and sat with those who are ready to go on to their next adventure in the spirit realm. But I told Ruth yesterday, I really feel like we're being guided to find those young ones because I don't see anyone that's there for them. There's no one providing that service to the parents, even of the ones that we know are not going to be here very long, like our Captain Corey, the pirates. And I watch his beautiful mom, Pixie, and I watch her being strong. And I know that she has her moments. I understand that it's so hard for her to just know that any moment could be her last moment with him. But yeah, he's so incredible. And he's such a role model for all of us to stay present in the moment, to know that that moment, that's all we have. That's all we're guaranteed. Okay, so let's see what Kuan Yin had to say about all of that and see what you all have to say about what's going on this morning. And yes, Annie, we are your family. And hi, Julie Kiss. Perchetta says, I'm thankful for my beautiful angelic river family. I'm thankful for my beautiful fairy Teri ma'am for always holding me in her prayers. I always will. You know that. You're so dear to my heart. Tammy Fisk, good morning to you. Brookie, thankful for my amazingly supportive friends and family. They threw me an incredible baby shower on Sunday, and we are set. Maxwell will be well-dressed, well-read, very safe and supported little guy with all the helpful and useful items we received. He is still very active and getting stronger, and it feels like our little goldfish transformed into a trout in there. I'm sure he did, and I'm sure he's so ready to come out and meet his mama and his beautiful daddy. So we're right there with you, Brookie. We're just excited along with you to have this happen. Michelle, hello, my darling Michelle. Thank you for being here this morning. Brookie says, I'm feeling a little down with a bit of a chest cold at the moment. Also thankful I have no obligations, so I can rest and nourish my lungs, overcoming this slight bump in the road. I love you all so much and hope you're all feeling well and thriving. Yes, we're going to lift you for that cold or whatever it is to just be knocked out of your system, because baby Maxwell doesn't need that. He needs all that oxygen you can give him. Jennifer, good morning. And Isabel Reese, good morning to you, honey. All right, so what Kuan Yin has to say about all of this stuff this morning is uniquely you. The more we are willing to become authentic rather than conventional, the more we will need to eschew conditioning in favor of aliveness. Be willing to run the risk of being authentic so that you can live from your heart and experience real joy. I love this card. Annie, you love this card too. Absolutely. Be uniquely you. And you know that saying, just be you because everyone else is taken. It's so true. Yeah, we don't have duplicates. We're all here with our own footprint, our own fingerprints. Everything is unique about us. The experiences that we have that bring us to more understanding spiritually. That's why we go through the things we go through, is to understand them. And I think about that again with Captain Corey and with his beautiful mom, Pixie, and how unique that little guy is, how strong he is. And I watch him on video, and, you know, if you didn't know that he was dying, that he had a heart that was failing, you wouldn't know, because he's just so bright with his light. And he just is not in self-pity. He's not throwing himself a pity party at all. He's throwing a life party. He's celebrating every moment that he has. And what a challenge for all of us. Celebrate every moment that we have. We don't know that, this could be our last day. There's no way to know that for sure. So I choose to celebrate. And I don't know why, but this little book is sitting here beside of me. And I think I'm supposed to read it to you all this morning. Oh, I sure will, Blue. I hope you feel better, honey. So this book is called I Heart Your Heart. And Rosalind, if you're watching, thank you, because this is a gift from my Rosalind. I heart your heart because you inspire me to reach and grow, because you taught me so much about love and trust, friendship and hope. You could have shown judgment, because when I think of those who have deeply, profoundly affected my life, I think of you, because you've laughed with me, cried with me, celebrated with me. You see me clearly, and I see you. May we always be connected in our traveling journeys, and may you always know how deeply you are loved. I count my lucky stars for you every single day. And it's called I Heart Your Heart. And I keep this with me all the time. It's just this little, tiny little book that is so easy to carry along with you. And the book that I am getting ready to publish is kind of like this, but it's got a lot more words. And I had difficulty, the angels told me to publish it, and I had difficulty finding a publishing house that would print on demand this little book. And last night I found it, but then I had trouble getting the format for the book in the way it needs to be. So I have to reach out to them today when it's daylight and not 4 o'clock in the morning. So, so I think that's why the little book was out, to remind me that anything is possible, anything. And when we keep the positive attitude, that just brings that through even more fully, that it is possible, and to not give up, to never give up. And y'all know me, I'm tenacious. So if there's something that I've been tasked with doing, yeah, I'm going to be right there, just chomping at that bone until I break it all the way through. So what's going on? Blue is surrounded with green healing energy. Yes, indeed. We all need to get behind that. If we could, let's just send some energy healing to our darling Blue Jean and help her to be strong, and just really bless her as she's going through whatever this is, whatever physical is happening. So let's go into our prayers. And we know that she's front and center. And Annie, we're going to put you in there for what what's coming up for you to be strong and to understand that you're not doing it alone. For our Brookie getting ready to give birth to that beautiful little Maxwell. And for anyone else, Suzanne, I know you've got stuff going on that you're preparing for and starting to be trained as a phlebotomist. So anybody else have anything, just put it in the comments. And I know we lift up our Catherine Kovacs, who is searching for a roommate so that they don't have to leave the home that they're living in. So anything else that's going on, just put it in there. I'd like to put in the Peapod podcast that's going to be happening today at 5 o'clock Eastern. And we're talking about gratitude, one of my favorite topics. And I'll be talking about the gratitude base while we're on the air. And I really hope that you all are sending out your messages of gratitude. This is such an opportunity we have this year to lift each other and to hold each other in high energy. Linda Landman, good morning. And Linda's asking we pray for her business. Linda is a realtor in Florida. Linda, I'll be coming to Florida soon. I think within the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be flying in there. So I would love to see you while I'm in that area. Oh, thank you, Annie. Thank you, honey. I appreciate your words. And Deirdre, prayers for all humans, for Gaia and world peace, and attention to human trafficking. And Suzanne's asking extra prayers for her daughter, Jackie. Oh, yes, let's pray that that's just a passing thing and that there's nothing to be concerned about, but we will lift her up for sure. And Dracula, yes, that's going to be our new nickname for you, Suzanne. And Prachetta says, special prayers for my dearest, beautiful fairy Teri ma'am. Special prayers for happiness for my darling Goofy. Special prayers for my professional life. And thank you so much. Absolutely. Oh, Linda, I would love to catch up, honey. Yeah, I'm going to be in Florida for just a minute. Coming into, I think I'm coming into West Palm, close to there. So yeah, would definitely love to see you. I'm also getting excited about the retreat that's happening here in Sedona in April. And I heard last night from several of you that you have your airline tickets, that you're ready to fly in to the West for us to all have a gathering. And I'm so excited for what that looks like, because it's going to be a deep spiritual retreat. It's a spirit quest, just like the vision board that we're doing on the 28th. Michelle Landers and I are going to guide in going and taking that deeper dive into what you want to explore spiritually this year. What do you want to call to you? What do you want to put out there that says, I am going to achieve that this year, or I'm going to start that this year, whatever it looks like for you, for growing spiritually. That's what the spiritual visual vision board is all about. So we're still taking signups for that one. That's going to be over a private Zoom. It won't be broadcast over the air. So, and even if you can't make it on that day, it will be recorded. It just won't be live streamed, but it will be recorded. And so we've had some that have asked about that. If you want to pay for the recording, even though you can't be there at the time that it's going on, that's a possibility also. Just let me know. Good morning, Sally. Sally says, I almost missed saying hello to everybody and keeping you all in my prayers, asking for prayers for myself as I woke up yesterday with a sore throat. Well, let's get rid of that. And prayers for Tony for all that she's going through right now. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Remember all of those that we're lifting up. Remember, we have a really long prayer list that we put in the center every day and lift them. And One of those is our Auntie Jean, who does a grid with all the prayers. And I don't see her this morning. So let's pray that she's okay and that maybe she's just taking a moment to sleep in, kind of like I did. I overslept a bit. So let's go in and just breathe. Just focus for a moment. Find the quietness in your heart. There's a chamber in there that's just ready for you to sit in that heart energy. Just bring it close to you. And when you find it, just sit or lie back or lay down on the floor of your heart. Surround yourself with that wonderful love energy. I want everybody to focus on green today. I know normally we see whatever color comes through, but let's focus on green, that wonderful healing energy of the heart, the energy of Raphael, the healing angel. Just breathe that energy in, let it permeate through your whole being. And if you're one of those that has asked for prayer for yourself, just take this in. Take in the energy healing that's being sent to you. I'm sending some Reiki out to anyone who might need it this morning. Sending chakra energy to open up that energy flow inside of you with your chi. Calling on angels to just be right with you, whatever the need is, wherever you need to be touched physically or emotionally or mentally even. Just allow that in. It goes directly into your heart, and then from there, it will spread to where it needs to go. So pull in that love. Just allow. Take a deep breath in. Breathe it all the way in and fill your lungs completely. Know what's happening. Know that you are receiving. And all healing comes from the inside. So as you breathe in that air, you're breathing life into your lungs, into the cells of your body. Take that all in. Now focus it where it needs to go, like Sally's sore throat. Anybody else that has anything going on inside of you, let's all focus on Blue, giving her energy, giving her love from the heart, soothing energy for wherever the pain is. And now release with the out breath anything that was unlike love, any of that pain energy. Just say, I release you with love. I let you go gently, and I breathe in more healing. Because when we clear out whatever it is that's a disturbance, anything that's holding us back from blessings, we make room for what we do need in our body, which is that healing love. So you breathe in the love, breathe out anything other than love that you're releasing and letting go. And just keep doing that rhythm. Breathe love in and release everything else out. And feel yourself starting to get stronger. Feel whatever it is that was disturbing you getting smaller and smaller. As the healing happens, you're going to find a smile on your face. You're going to find love in your heart and peace on your mind. And now let's focus on everyone that's in our prayer circle, including all of you that are here. So breathe love in deeply into your lungs. And this time you're going to breathe love out. Breathe it out over every name, everyone that needs it. Just send it out there. Didn't that feel good? So now let's send it to each other. We do this every day. It's called the heart telephone. So you breathe in love, fill your lungs completely with that love, and breathe it out to each other in the form of these beautiful words of thank you, I love you. Showing gratitude and love. It's the best thing you can do for each other. Thank you all for coming in today, for checking in, for just seeing if everybody's okay and knowing which ones we need to lift up more. And we do. We lift you all day long. So as you are going through your day, while your focus comes to your breath, just know that you're receiving love from all the P's, and let that lift you, let it guide you through the day with a beautiful energy of love and light. I'm going to go find our Leo so that we can get on with our beautiful Tuesday that we just have. And where are you, Leo? Right there, where you're supposed to be. Good.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready, because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, you will be part of it. For peace, love and show for harmony. Tyranny, mama, be on the lead. Wherever we somewhere, create a portal where we can be together. Our telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels and the masters. Take a deep breath and go into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the B's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the B's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out the play, let's put on a show. Today is a new day, we are part of this game. Let's make a win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Running cup full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the B's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the B's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, morning cup full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the B's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the B's and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup of joy. Cup of joy. Full of joy, give me a cup 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 of joy, joy. Give me joy, give me cool joy. Joy, give me cool joy. Joy, give me cool joy. Give me a cup of joy.
Ooh, thank you, Leo. And thank you, everyone who came in this morning. So much love. There's Leo. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. And Leo, let me know if you're coming to Sedona. I need to know because I need to know that I can shut down the reservations for the house because we only have a certain amount of room there for people to stay, but we do have people coming in, staying in hotels. So I need to know for sure if there's a bed with your name on it. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here, and tune in today at 5 o'clock Eastern for the Peapod. And I think you'll be surprised pleasantly as we talk about gratitude. Some of you may be mentioned on there. You never know. I love you. I will see you all later. Namaste, y'all.